Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Alright, next.
We have EXO'S Manager,
Alright,
which
so
I don't know what that means.
one day in the life of being an EXO manager.
Right.
So the
Why is that newsworthy?
This is the thing though. Everybody always thinks that like the Mickey out of the manager of EXO because he's
Because they're a bit cuckoo, aren't
because
they?
they're a bit hard work.
Yeah.
So in this is this video that I think TV broadcaster, I think it's like Working Man or something. There's a show.
Workman.
Yeah, there's a show that actually makes people like be involved with the artists and like it's like a reality show. And so they're gonna make a day in the life of being an EXO's manager.
You know who would be? I mean, they don't have a manager, Super Junior, do they?
Well, they do have
So it does
managers, but they don't really last long. So you know what SM does? SM Entertainment apparently sends the rookie managers that just come into the label
That's tough.
and makes them manage Super Junior. They don't last.
Of course not.
They don't last.
But if you do last, you're a bloody good manager.
Exactly. But Super Junior, because they basically manage themselves, basically,
Oh, they're old enough.
which is not really true because they do need a
Of course,
manager
of
for other
course.
things, but they basically do whatever they want.
Yeah, good. So it should be. Do you?
Yeah.
It's fun.
So very funny.
Get added by Instagram.
왜 쉬고 계세요? 필요한 곳에 술 갖다
Go to
드릴까요?
the beginning.
엑소 오셨습니다. 엑소 오셨습니다. 엑소 오셨습니다. 왜 쉬고 계세요? 필요한 곳에 술 갖다 드릴까요?
Why is he so pumped?
By the way, I don't actually think this is their actual manager. I think this is somebody
comedy.
else pretending to be
parody.
their manager. Yeah, but I'm not very sure what the whole thing
Bloody,
about
why was
this.
he so extra?
Because you gotta be extra.
I want to see there. This
I
guy was
think-
like going Korean, obviously.
Yeah.
Never gets tired of clapping. Anyways, here we go.
Yeah, I think it's the host of the show, one of the hosts of the show that tries to be their manager for a day. He actually has to manage them for a
Oh,
day.
nice.
I think that's how it goes.
너희 와도 되는 거야 근데? 너 이직하는 거야 여기? 아니 씨예요. 기사? 너 무슨 기사? 오 맞지 맞지. 야 오늘이야?
That's really cool.
야 긴장된다. 동훈아.
Oh, so he's gonna become it.
Yeah.
평소 내가 하던 대로 그냥 했으면 돼.
See, that is the actual manager.
얘는 JTBC예요. 근데 이비씨 왔어요. 얘는 어떻게 해요? 쫓아내야 되는 거 아니에요? 안녕하세요. 아 우리 그때 주유소에서 반갑습니다. 우리 팀장님. 근데 카톡 왜
That's their
이렇게
actual
오랫동안 안
manager.
보셨어요?
비행기 있었어가지고
아 진짜로?
내리고 바로 연락.
오늘은 제가 후배니까
I missed that completely.
That went so fast.
신입 선한테 주는
이건 책 같은데 다이어리 같은데?
뭐?
다이어리 필요 없고.
Sorry, we don't need that.
신문 선생님께서 이 편지를 쓰셨네.
Okay, is there a way to take the Korean off?
No,
Because it keeps getting mixed.
I know.
Hard.
Because it's the actual episode.
Okay.
하는 것이 아닙니다. 좋아하는 일을 하면 고리 타고나시다. 사원지.
Boy.
새총 같아. 새총.
This is lecture.
있다. 뭐야 스케줄?
Resignation gift.
정호인원들 라디오 첫 스케줄을 시작해서 해외 매치 인터뷰 연습실 영상 마지막으로 수호가 출국이 있어서
Oh,
공항까지
God.
That's right.
CM으로 할인의 출국 틀어놓으면 되겠다.
구독자들은 몰라.
아 할인 몰라.
할인 치킨.
일로 바로 들어가면 돼. 수고하십니다.
Bro, how good is the editing?
It's great.
TV shows here suck.
They do. They're so boring. Once you start watching Korean
It's a bit
TV,
fast though. Fucking.
they're so quick. But once you start watching Korean television, like variety shows, you would never want to go back to normal English shows
Well,
ever.
the only show I've ever watched that is Korean was one recommended by one of you guys about Super Junior that spoke about why they were close to disbanding once.
Oh, we haven't seen it in the show. You saw it by
I
yourself.
saw it by myself. That is it. I saw it myself. I like woke up one day and then I was just looking through the comments and stuff.
You
And
clicked
then,
on the
and then
link.
someone kindly left the link, and I was like, oh, let's click it. And it was like a 45-minute show.
And you're like,
I literally, it felt like 2 minutes.
yeah.
But because it's so fast, everything. My head is gonna explode as I try to
Yeah,
keep
you know,
up.
I'm so blind, and the
Oh, why don't you, do you want me your glasses?
I'll find them. I'll find them.
Yeah,
I think they're out here. No? Yeah. Yay! I can watch now.
Yeah, what the heck were you doing?
I was just trying to read, but my eyes were like this, and I'm like trying to get closer.
Someone said, "Oh, we can't see her eyes." Yeah, because when she doesn't have her glasses, mate, she has to go like this.
That's what I look like.
And anyone that does this, you can't see their eyes.
Dorky look.
네, 엑소 매니저 장성규입니다.
I can see him, dude. I can read I can read
That's
the
not
captions.
dorky.
Totally dorky, but that's why
Glasses are fine.
dorky.
지금 엑소 매니저분들이 총 몇 분인 거예요?
Eight.
Including
엑소 멤버가
myself,
6명이잖아요. 배보다 배꼽이 더 크네요.
멤버들이 있어.
아, 그 중에서 서열이 어떻게 돼요? 첫 번째 대가리예요? 두 번째 대가리예요?
아,
매니저 중에 대가리니까 메가리로 해드릴게요.
Megali.
Megali.
우리 친구들이.
Americano.
보리차 같은 아메리카노, 세훈이 버블티, 카이는 뭐? 카이는
라떼,
라떼는 말이에요?
Latte.
Like their fans just know.
Everything, dude. Everything.
Oh.
How they breathe, when they breathe, where they were breathing.
Oh my god. That's
Yes.
crazy.
안녕하세요. 근데 선배님 의상이 되게 이렇게 멋지시다.
PT 입어봤어.
아, 오늘 촬영이라서?
여기 들어가려고 하면 사실
민발은서.
부담스럽고 스며들게
Ready.
지금 여자친구 누구냐 이런 거 물어보는 게.
Slow down.
안녕하십니까. 신입 매니저
chen.
장성규라고 합니다. 잘
This
부탁드립니다.
is the nicest that I
Yeah, Chen is fun. Chen. Are you cold here, Habits?
아이고, 우리 세훈 아티스트. 반갑습니다. 신입 매니저 장성규라고 합니다. 안녕하세요. 신입 매니저 장성규입니다. 미리 다 해놨고요.
It's so nice how they bow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It's
just
so
a thing.
respectful.
It is.
But why didn't he bow?
He did. He kind of did like a small little bow.
Oh, right.
It's like a small one.
Big boss.
Big boss.
지금 뭐 좋아하시는지
What? They're all what?
확인해놨습니다. 오, 처음이에요.
I think they were also bowing because they were meeting him for the first time. So it's like they're showing respect to the elders.
It's like nice to meet you, sort of thing.
No, but there's a thing about being elder, the elder.
Older.
Older.
No.
Whatever. They're showing respect, so they have to bow to the eldest person in the room.
계세요. 저는 왜 나한테서 감기 걸려요? 아, 나 진짜 미치겠어. 이리 오세요. 아, 나 지금 왜 이래, 진짜. 제가 아직 안 해.
They're just taking the mic.
저로 오세요.
You loosen up, oh, okay.
감사합니다.
Thank you, thank you.
먹을 때 맨날 좋은 거 써봐요. 에버랜드. 신기하다. 요즘은 통보 안 싸잖아요.
Hold on.
우리 아티스트 오셨습니다. 이쪽으로 오겠습니다. 이쪽으로.
He's like the bodyguard.
오셨습니다. 엑소 오셨습니다.
Exo here.
Is that, they need a bed. Rest up.
뭐 필요한 거 없어요?
Drink anything. Do you want alcohol?
물만 있으시면 되고. 물 알아서 떠드세요 지금. 어서 오세요. 아이고 반갑습니다. 우리 수호 씨.
See, they're meeting for the first time. So
반갑습니다. 백현 씨. 저만 따라오세요.
Big Ear, he's so funny. I bet Becky.
Someone had a gangster ballet. I don't know which one it was.
I think it was Becky. The
He
last one.
kind of went like that. Just
Yeah, it's Becky.
gangster.
The thing is, like, I bet Becky and he's gonna take the mick out of this guy. He's gonna roast him the whole time. I bet.
It's cool that they, because I mean they always just said we kind of loosen up because we know how Workman the shows works.
Yeah.
I've never said the word work so many times, and so it's kind of that it's cool that they loosen up and they just
Yeah.
know that it's a joke. You know what I mean?
네, 제가 서툴러가지고.
Get down the push-ups.
죄송합니다.
I'm sorry, guys.
반갑습니다. 눈 마주치지 마세요. 이분들 심쿵사하니까. 네, 뭐 필요하십니까? 물 아직도 안 드셨어요? 제가 떠드릴게요. 물 사야 된다고? 수돗물이라도 주세요. 뭐.
Use some water, please.
아, 들으세요? 귀가 밝으시네. 이게 컵이 없네. 이제 손으로 한 명씩 드려야겠다. 이거 좀. 컵이 없어서.
Oh my god.
화장실 어디지? 제가 찾아볼게요. 화장실?
Wait, isn't
You know,
this?
he reminds me of, you know, when you go out with your mom.
Literally.
And you're
That
different.
overprotective mom.
Yeah. Well, my mom can be like that sometimes. I love her. So, you know, when you're ill and then you just want to sit down and just like, what? Just move! Get out of the way! My child's ill!
Yeah, true.
Since like gay reminds me of
What?
that like overprotective mama.
Isn't this meant to be like the main?
Yeah, but
main
I
thing?
don't think it's
Like the
yeah,
call it?
the broadcaster
Headquarters.
TV, yeah, the TV channel place. But I actually don't think he's from that
right.
from that channel, or he hasn't worked there or something like that. I think he's not from
It's
the
a new
area.
alright.
Yeah, it's a new location. For him.
But do the members of EXO know where everything is? No, because
No, well,
They haven't been there
they
yet.
have been there
Alright.
a few times because they have to do shows, but it's like
right.
you know, you forget.
Yeah.
'Cause you
아니 엑소 화장실 가야 된다고. 엑소가 지금 화장실 가야 된다고. 화장실 어디요 빨리. 뭐 팔려? 화장실 가요. 짚어 내릴 줄 알아요? 네네네.
You know what you want to say?
네, 부탁드립니다. 엑소 잘 부탁드립니다.
You see,
you know
those,
how to unzip your
those are
flag.
types of jokes I find hilarious, but
Do you
EXO
want
would
me to
never say that.
Do
He
you want
would.
me to do it for you?
Yeah, so do you need a hand?
네, 열심히 하겠습니다. 이제 오늘 잘해주시면 제가 엑소 소개팅에 이제 나오시면 됩니다.
I'll set you up with it.
이제 나오시면 됩니다.
My fellow artist.
신인 매니저입니다. 저희 엑소 새로운 앨범 사인 CD
Professional.
잘 부탁드립니다. 선생님, 엑소 화이팅! 화이팅 화이팅! 우리 엑소 너무 잘생겼죠? 누가 제일 좋으세요? 다 좋아해요 저. 무슨 걸 좋아하는 거예요? 우리 엑소 모두가 소중한데 나의 열 손가락인데.
Disagrees.
Oh, I'm talking about.
내 이름 어떻게 하면 좋은지에 대해서 얘기해볼게요.
네, 어떻게 하면 좋아요?
일단 빨리 오면 좋아요. 연락을 드렸을 때 칼 남았을 때가 좋아요.
또 약간 이런 건 좀 별로다. 이렇게 하면은 아티스트 얼굴에 먹칠하는 거냐 그런 행동들.
저희가 섭외했을 때 안 나오면
His face.
He's like, bring BTS next time. Damn.
왜 저 빼고 회의하신 거예요?
That's savage.
촬영 이동하실 때 우리 라이브 방송을 하셔야 돼요.
네네.
라디오가 아무래도 생각보다 짧아서 아쉬운 분들이 계속 이동할 때
이런 전략을 세우는 거구나 우리 매니저분들이.
Strategic.
리허설을
아 되는 장면이지.
여기 나와야 되잖아요. 필터를 하는 방법이 있는데 이런 거
You don't want that.
멤버들이 알고 있어요.
Oh no.
미리 좀 선호하는 멤버를 세우셔야 돼요.
저 선호하는 멤버 있어요.
That's so funny.
He has a favorite member, though, isn't he? Cool, I love this show, mate.
It's such a good show,
joke,
isn't it?
yeah.
It's so funny. I didn't think it would be so funny.
It's a joke.
This isn't it. Cut it out.
씨가 제 차량입니다. 운전하죠 제가. 네. 오늘 갈래?
That was funny.
뒤에 두분 타시고. 자 지금 목적지가 어디죠 우리가? 잘 모르겠어요. 맞아. 회사. 네 회사 내비를 켜야 되고 방송하셔야 된다 그랬는데. 아이돌보다 매니저가 더 크다.
Since they're gonna roast him.
매니저 선배님 전화 오시는데. 네 지금 켰고 이제 제목 쓰고 스캔들 하고 있으니까 좀 그만 좀 하세요. 네 하고 있으니까. 재밌겠네요 여러분. 안녕. 지금 저희는 라디오 끝나고 다음 스케줄 이동 중인데
저희 매니저 형이 바뀌어가지고
인사드려야 됩니까? 네. 안녕하십니까 저기 엑소의 신인 매니저 장성규라고 합니다. 엑소 화이팅! 엑소의 사랑합니다. 수고하셨습니다. 제 이야기 해주셔서 감사합니다. 감사합니다. 이러고 계속 있으세요? 45분.
I was gonna say, what cracked you up? What, the urinary stone stuff? That cracked me up hard. He was looking at the ad. Oh, do you have that from? He's such a cool host. That's hilarious.
이라고 이야기하는데 이런 연예인이 잘 없다. 사람 너무 더럽다 성격이.
loves
이 아티스트한테는.
같이 만들어가는 좀 느낌이 있어요. 매니저들에 대한 인식이 조금 안 좋은 것 같아요.
감리해주는 사람 여기
그런 경우가 있지.
그런 사람들이 꽤 많은데 전혀 그렇지 않고 노래 공부도 많이 하고 춤 공부도 많이 해서
It's cool that we get to see that part too.
여기가 제일 안전.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why would a manager have to study dance?
Yeah, so they know what they're looking for and like what
Oh,
the
right.
standards
True,
are
true,
and
true, true, true,
everything. It's tough. Like being a manager, I think is harder than being an idol.
Well, certainly more underappreciated.
Definitely,
Yeah.
way more underappreciated.
Less credit.
Totally. Your face is
Non-existent.
non-existent.
Yeah,
You're
that,
the hand
that is
that
an
creates all the magic, but gets none of the credit.
you're like the guru.
Basically, you're like the wizard.
Yeah, that is interesting actually. I mean, I don't know if it would be more difficult than being an idol, but It's
Ah,
definitely
it's definitely-
goddamn difficult.
Is it? No, I think it is very difficult because you are the one who's doing everything, is jumping up and down whilst they are like, you know, resting for the show or doing something for rehearsal.
Yeah,
or,
true. Yeah. They
So-
actually don't stop ever.
No,
It's like a boxing promoter.
pretty much.
They're just 24/7.
Yeah.
진짜요? 화장실이 좀 아까부터 한 30분째 참고 있어가지고. 진짜? 혹시 물통 없어요? 우회전? 저기 4번.
I love it.
맞습니다.
이 매니저란 직업이 그게 좋네요. 제가 좋아하는 가수들과 이렇게 밥도 먹고 옆에서 볼 수 있는. 어때요? 선배님은 매니저 하시기 전에 엑소에 대한 생각이 어땠어요? 돈을 뭐 방송용으로 말씀하셨어요.
No shade.
근데 만약에 이 방송을 보시고 많은 관계자들이 러브콜을 보낸다면 JYP에서 연락이
JYP.
네. 가야 돼요 선배님?
네, 멤버들 식사 끝났으면
준비하시는 동안 커피 사줄게요. 커피 주문 받을게요.
You're taking orders.
안 보여요?
사실 나한테 에이즈 나도 줄수 있는 거 연하나
연한 거예요.
What's the
너
name?
니네 사람이야.
No, she said 8 or juice. So 8 is probably like
Like vitamin water or something like
Yeah,
that.
so-
Lucozade.
probably. Yeah.
커피가 TV여가지고
아 그래? 아니
아,
근데
그래?
커피 여기 잘 돼 있는데 굳이 거기까지 가야 돼? 어디야?
Watching this doesn't make you miss being in a TV.
Yes,
In
totally.
the, what do you call it? TV headquarters. The
It
channel.
does.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It does, because so much goes on
Yeah,
in
if
the
it-
TV headquarters.
If you didn't know, we
Used to host the show.
We used to
for
host.
kids.
It was a national channel.
Yeah.
And at one point actually become international. We actually streamed. We were one of the first channels in Venezuela that streamed to New York. Do you
That's
remember?
right. That's right.
Yeah, like we actually had viewers like in America as well, and it was it was the most hilarious show ever because it's so ironic. It was children giving advice about life.
Basically.
That's all it was. Like relationship advice, it was hilarious. Living advice, kindness advice,
That's
personality
It was
development
talking
advice.
about values in humanity,
Yeah,
basically.
it was hilarious. And I was a kid, really young. I was like,
It must have been about 7.
yes, and we hosted it from 7 until I was 11, really.
So how many years is that?
7 to 11.
Yeah,
4 years.
4 years.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, because I did it all throughout high school.
Showing my math skills there. Yeah, 4 years, 5 years maybe.
I did it all throughout high school, and I did 4 years of high school, so
Yeah, and it's you see this amount of stress and okay over here. Even though he's exaggerating it, it's actually
It's like
like
that.
that. But it's hilarious, especially if you have school. And we had to go to school. We couldn't do the whole tutor stuff because we thought it'd be stupid, and we didn't want to miss our childhood.
Well, I did want to miss it all. I wanted to miss all of it.
Yeah, Vale's high school experience wasn't the best.
I really begged for a tutor for so long, but yeah, I guess I had to endure it.
Yeah, but we had to go, and also because of the band as well, our music. We were also on different TV channels across the country.
Yeah,
So,
we had to tour a lot.
A lot,
around the
yeah.
country.
But one of the things I miss, even though back then as a kid, I used to
Hate
Hate
going
it.
to the channel.
hated it, man. I hated it. I enjoyed filming. I hated the whole bollocks behind it.
Yeah,
whole
the
nonsense.
makeup, the getting dressed, the scripts, the getting all the notes,
Like having to actually rehearse and
and
tell
having
you
people
what to
tell
do.
you what to do all the time, 24/7.
the best bit was then when they changed building. So the channel used to be in a small building, and then they changed to this huge, like
15 stories.
yeah, 10, 15 story building, something like that. It was ginormous.
It was huge. He had a basement.
Had an
and
elevator.
It was like, what? This has an elevator?
Yeah, and we messed up the elevator. on
We
that
did.
thing.
Like
was-
so many times.
It was our cast who messed up that thing because it's just it was children. It was like 6 of us, and
Yeah.
and
And we
then-
were all between the ages of like, I think you were the youngest.
I was the youngest.
You were
Yeah.
the youngest.
I was 7 when I started. So.
Yeah, so we were all between 7 to like 15, 16. So all of us together was a freaking mess.
It was hilarious, and of course, I would be the one that would do the craziest stuff. I'd never get in trouble because I was the youngest one and the cutest one, so no one cared.
Yeah, basically.
And then
We would get all the freaking
Yeah.
ball again
It's
because you would be always making fun of me like, haha,
you
it's
have
fine,
to
I'm
take
the
over.
youngest.
Yeah, you have to, hey, look over and whatever all that stuff. And I'm
Make
like,
sure they're
like-
not running around.
and I'm like throwing sandwiches at people and
That
stuff,
was so true.
going up and down.
from the top of like the restaurant was like at the higher level, and you were like throwing
Oh,
stuff down the
man.
balcony.
And then, but the bad thing was on the weekends, we didn't really have a life on the weekends unless
We
we
were
performing.
filming. We were filming or performing.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
We're filming and performing.
So it was fun as hell, man. I missed that so much. But I remember when I was like at that age, especially 7, 8, it was a bit much. It was a bit much. I can understand that. Imagine we would have done to a higher scale like Hollywood or just in an international level.
Yeah.
I can see why children who are children stars or whatever,
Yeah, they kind of lose it.
they become crazy. I can see it completely.
Yeah, because it's so much pressure and there's so many rules, dude.
Yeah.
And you're so aware of everything. You're so aware of everything.
Yeah,
Like,
people
even-
think you're dumb as a kid. But you're not.
No, you're so aware of everything. I mean, I started when I was like 11, because I
Yeah,
was
but
starting year 7, right?
But
So,
you were on stage since you were
5.
5. So you were in shows, but as being interviewed.
Yeah, and I wasn't
You weren't hosting,
I
which is
wasn't a
different.
host.
Yeah, you're right. So
But I did a lot of radio before I went in.
That's true. Yeah, we did so much radio actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of like radio before I went to actual TV.
The
So
radio
it was
was
crazy.
boring.
Radio was fun because I didn't have to like make up and like look pretty and
Yeah.
you know.
Radio
I just had to
was
pay
boring.
attention to my diction and the way I spoke and how nice and soothing my voice had to be because I'm very squeaky.
Yeah. You're no longer able to like laugh.
Yeah, I remember my producer always used to tell me, tone it down, just tone it down, try to be nice, cool, you know, laid back, don't try too hard. I'm like, what do you mean don't try too hard? Jazz hands.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So this just makes me, especially the moment of food, lunchtime was hilarious because then your parents would leave you with so much cash. Or you would have like credit in the stores.
Yeah, like tell me when we used to go shopping.
Oh mate, joke.
Go shopping with the show was
A
a
joke.
joke. It was a joke because they would shut everything.
Yeah.
Because people would go crazy, so they would shut everything wherever we were going, so we could shop.
Joke.
It was such a fun thing.
Joke. And then also we were
It's
like,
queuing. What is that?
yeah, and we were earning like cash as kids.
So what
from
do you
performing.
do? Like your parents give you the money, some of the money, right?
Yeah.
My parents used to give us
They
some.
were
of the money.
managers, yeah, they were managers.
But then it would be so much money. We didn't have
Yeah, we don't have
to
expenses.
spend it. Like
You're
what do we
7-year-old.
spend it on? Like a brand new phone and
Literally.
like really expensive ripped jeans.
Yeah, literally. Dude, I remember I bought my first phone when I was, must have been 7, 8.
8, something like that.
And I went up to the shop alone. We were performing in that shopping mall.
And they gave you cash. You had an envelope with cash.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like,
And then we cash.
"Fine."
And I had written like like I was practicing my signature or some nonsense in there because I thought you had to sign where your money was for some reason. And we were in that mall because we were doing some people were interviewing us and stuff, and there was like a huge crowd. And then if I wasn't allowed to leave because they would block it off like that, and then you had some couches here, and then there was some different levels.
Yeah, where the setting.
Yeah, so then there are a bunch of cameras here and
Yeah.
stuff, and people were talking to us and stuff. I don't remember if we were performing, but I do remember clearly that I sneaked out, and I was so small. I was like this big, mate. And I remember I had my wallet.
You're walla.
Yeah, I had my big envelope in my mum's purse. So I took it from my mum's purse, and next to the setting where we were being interviewed, there was a Movistar. Movistar in South America is like Vodafone here.
Or like EE or like
EE
O2 or something
or
like that. It's like a telephone company.
it's a telephone company. And then I go in there, I can barely reach the counter,
And you're like,
And then
throw
I'm
the
like-
money at the woman.
and then I'm like, I like that phone.
I want
And then the girl remembered she said, hey, where's your mummy?
it.
I was like, my mummy? I want the phone. And then
Give me the
I was
phone.
like, can I see it? And then she's like, okay. And I was like, I have money. And this is like a 7-year-old like, look.
I have money.
And then luckily my
But-
father saw me sneak out, and then he kind of was like, yeah, he does want to buy it.
This is the thing though. Imagine you being a retail, like a shop retailer, right?
Yeah, what do you do?
Some a 7-year-old comes to you with a bag of cash, throws it at you, and tells you want a phone.
Yeah, he was cash back then too, man.
And what would you do?
because of my backstory, I'll be like, all right, mate, go for it.
I would probably be like, you're probably stealing from your parents a really important money, so
No.
I need to see your parents.
But then you also have the receipt, don't you? So then, if anything, your parents can go with the receipt. That's what she said to me. Don't lose this, because if your parents are,
But
and my
knowing-
mom wasn't happy with me. My mom was not happy. She didn't like when I did that stuff. I would
It's
buy
'cause you
jewelry
sneak
on my
out.
own. I'll buy jewelry on my own. I'll buy like shoes with my dad and stuff. But my dad would be the more sort of like
Flexible,
Yeah.
the cheeky one.
cheeky one. Yeah, he would allow me to do it. We would speak about it on the car before anything happened.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious. Sorry, I don't know what was sidetracking.
Sidetrack, because they got you excited.
Oh, I love it, man. I used to
You
love
brought
it
up
so
all
much.
the memories from when we were back in the beach.
Now that I'm a bit more mature, and you were mature then though.
Yeah,
So-
well, I was a teenager. I was just breaking into teenage years.
But you understood. I didn't
course,
understand that. My
It
like
was
literally-
it's a work. It
yeah,
was
and I didn't like working.
That was just your life.
Yeah, so that's why I started to hate it. But now that I'm a bit more mature, you're right. I think I'll enjoy it again.
Just older, not mature.
Yeah.
지가 차 타고 된다고? 여기서 먹어. 여기서 먹은 다음에 CC로 거기 맨날 없으면 되잖아. 누가 차 타고 커피 사러 가? 맞네. 신경 쓸 게 많고. 절차가 어떻게 되는 거예요? 시험 동안 몇 차까지 있고 그래요?
서류를 먼저 합격을 이제 받아야 되고요. 이런 거 여기서 공부해야 되는 면접은 1차, 2차 하니까 시험도 좀 더 기준이 아무래도
이거 얘기해도 되나?
So related.
물어보지 않아도 다 얘기하네.
편집해 주실 텐데
You let it go.
네.
필요 딱히 없는 거.
제가 봤을 때도
많이
나이가
없는
무난한데
거예요.
그나마 좀 예민한 사람이 있지. 마음속에 한 명 있는 건 확실한 것 같고.
아니야.
I'm sure.
스무고개로 한번 가볼게요. 프로필상으로 180이 넘는다.
안 넘는
뭐야? 얘네 왜 이렇게 일을 안 해주네? 일단 아이스 아메리카노가 두 잔인데 한 잔은 샷 하나입니다. 라떼 하나랑요 버블티 제일 잘 나가는 걸로 주세요. 근데 지금 시간이 없어서 저희 아티스트들 기다리고 있거든요. 좀 서둘러 주세요. 아니 근데
빨리 내려서.
흑화는 뭐예요? 그러면 삼행시로 갈게요.
And it's not that they wouldn't know that's the manager of EXO.
No, that's right. I think the actual manager of EXO gets recognized more often than he does because he went viral when he came, like he's newish to EXO, newish.
Right.
I don't think he's been
That
the
long
same
with it.
manager the start with the beginning. But when he came into management, he went viral on Twitter because all the fans found him really hot.
Really?
Yeah, this is so attractive. And then I think that's really like
The guy that was on the video here.
yeah.
Right.
So I think he gets recognized a little bit
Oh, often.
more often, but
Not in a
I
shop.
don't think normal managers do at all.
Oh, of course not. Would
Unless-
EXO get recognized in a shop?
I think EXO totally 100%. Yeah, they would have to close the shop because of
Too
EXO
much, yeah.
because it's so much
And all,
attention.
and all it takes is just one girl.
Oh my god! And that's
EXO!
it.
And then
You're
everyone
gone.
found out. Yeah. They're just a little circles.
Yeah.
흑, 화다, 화.
와.
커지요.
와.
감사합니다. 잘 먹겠습니다. 안녕히 가세요. 아이고 기다리시는데 다들 커피 시켰다 커피 시켰어. SM 신입사원 장성규입니다. 안녕하세요. SM의 아들 장성규입니다. 안녕하세요. SM 신입사원 장성규라고 합니다. 선배님 SM의 장점 세 가지만 말씀해 주세요.
It's just a way to say hello to
저기
you.
타야 되세요. 다음에 만나요.
Until next time.
Oh, Bill.
아 리얼리? 이게 우리 대표. 이게 주스. 버블 이거 일당으로 받는 건가요? 그치 일당으로 받죠. 매니저 일당. 저희가 라디오 할 때는 1시간 동안 없으셨잖아요. 그거 빼야 되는 거야. 니네 양아치니?
You're gangsters.
출발 7시에 출발 공항 가면 한 2시간 걸리지 않을까?
그러면 차 막히니까 제가 청담역까지 모셔야 돼요. 빨리 해야 될 것 같은데 빨리 하시고 수호 씨는 너무 늦어지면 제가 먼저 빼가겠습니다.
I put him aside.
He's actually like turning into.
가시죠. 가고 있네.
Did that my back?
수고하셨습니다. 늦었어. 제가 하나 차 빼놓고 있을게요. 용민 선배님 어디지? 7시 넘었는데? 7시 넘었어.
8시 50분 정도 도시하고 있어. 9시 반 비행기니까.
괜찮아요?
안 되죠. 빨리 가자.
No, it's not okay.
수안 왔어. 혹시 모르니까 제가 배도 하나 예약해 놓을게요.
Ignores.
우리랑 여기 이쪽에.
늦었어.
와, 스카프. 아우,
Oh, it's crazy.
빡세시구나.
옆에 계신 매니저는 지금 있는 매니저분들 중에서 가장 오래 하신 매니저, 가장 멤버들의 입장에 생각하는 매니저. 멤버들마다 동물 그게 있어요. 매니저 아시죠?
그럼 선배님은 아시겠네.
저는 알아야죠.
알아야죠.
수호는 레디,
Rabbit.
레디.
Okay.
세훈이는 멍멍이.
병아리.
아 맞다.
맞아.
찬열이 멍멍이. 나 백현.
백현이는 진짜 멍멍이. 찬이. 또 있었나?
괜찮아.
또 멍멍이 아니야?
The doctor arrives. I go shook. See, this is what I mean.
앞쪽으로. 조심.
Airports, madness. Look at that.
촬영한다고 27만 원인데 5분도 안 찍었어.
5분이 뭐야? 한 1분 20초 된 거 같아. 그럼 여기서 뭐 뽕 뽑자.
10,001.
술 한잔 하고 갈래? 지금 비웃으신 거예요?
Daily wage.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10만 950원이면
Basic goes.
1,200 얼마인데? 나 이제 매니저한테 잘하기로 해. 영훈아 가자 이제. 아유 정말 그동안 고생이 이렇게 많은 줄 몰랐다. 우리 영훈이.
Was that the actual money?
Yeah.
잘할게. 가자 이제.
Good job. Bye.
Can you back?
어떤 게 제일 힘들었어요? 지금까지 촬영한 거 중에 지금
앱소 매니저야.
I love that. What's your word? Okay, so I think the show is that guy does different jobs all around the country.
Oh, okay.
I think I just got it.
Workman. It
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
So he does different stuff
Yeah.
all the time. He records it and stuff.
Yeah, fisherman or like cameraman.
That is
or whatever.
amazing that he's.
That's so cool. He's a really cool guy though.
He gets huge support and love from everyone.
That's awesome
amazing.
though. That's awesome. I want to
You
see
should
more.
subscribe to that. That's amazing. It's so nice to watch.
It is.
I wish the episode was an hour long.
It's so high. Like it's quick paced.
Yeah.
It keeps you entertained and like. It's funny the way he reacts to everything.
Everyone.
It's so fun.
Yeah, I
That's
enjoy that a
cool.
lot. If you have other, maybe he's done other like with other K-pop idols.
I don't know. Maybe.
Or maybe you just like us to watch a little bit more of that.
I would love to
I'll be
watch.
down there.
Yeah, if you want us to watch like small clips of like really funny TV shows, Korean TV shows, let's do it. That
Let's do
seems
it.
like fun.
Recommend it down below.
That's right.
Sup people, if you're a dancer. Sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
a singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.